Going?
Good, good. I
Good.
figured, yeah, good, man. How you doing today?
Good, bro. Doing well, man. Ready. Dude, I'm so fired up from that Kevin Mills thing yesterday, dude. I think it's crazy, dude.
Yeah, yeah, dude. It's so crazy how simple it can be. He's great though, man. You just hear him like rebuttal was like, yeah, you could hear the confidence in him. It's
Yeah, he's a beast.
yeah, that's freaking awesome, man. But that was definitely good. Definitely picked up some good pointers from that. But let me close my door.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that one, I think.
Oh, I know. I'm waiting for it to come out, dude. I know today I just had I was so much more focused. Like I had my cell phone in the drawer and I did my Google Voice and called from my computer kinda. Just had music bumping, dude. And I was trying to get that confidence like he was saying, and I felt like it was a lot more productive today.
Good.
Nice.
Good, man. So this is week 4 of our accountability. So how's everybody doing? I know people's schedules switched up a little bit. So did mine. I'm doing my afternoon workouts right now, and I love it. And honestly, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna switch back to morning eventually when I get tired of this. But I really I feel like I have a much better flow when I do the afternoon workouts. I don't know what it is. It's just a lot smoother. I'm not like I don't know. I don't mind doing the mornings either, but it's more of a hassle getting up in the morning.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing? Everyone back on schedule, Kevin?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
still doing your
My
morning workouts, right?
my morning workouts are still going. I've been doing that for like almost 3 years now, and I've I don't even know if I've missed a day of it before going to work. Like I can't work without doing it first.
That's good.
So I'm so like that's just automatic for me. So I don't think I'm ever gonna owe you guys money on that one, just to be upfront with you. Pretty
That's good.
consistent with it.
That's good,
But
man.
yeah, so I'm
How
pretty
you
good with
doing,
that.
man? You're in the afternoon still? Afternoon workout still, right?
Yeah, so yeah, I've been doing just this week, dude. I started doing morning and afternoon, so I'm all over the board, dude. Just this week actually, I've been doing that Miracle Morning. Like
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys have read that book before,
Yeah.
but following that morning routine, and I do like it, dude. I think what Kevin's saying, I just need to get I feel like it's like tattooed in your brain at this point, dude. Like you're gonna be doing that shit the rest of your life, dude, and then, you know what I mean. Your
Yeah.
health's gonna be solid when you can do that. But I don't know. Like the afternoons, it's nice, but some days I just feel like it's like if something gets in the way, it's easy to let that slide in a sense and not do
Yeah,
it.
that's true too.
Versus like the mornings, it's like forces you. The only thing that sucks is I've been going to bed pretty early, which I guess isn't a terrible thing, but that's the only difference, I see from it.
Yeah, 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 there's definitely days where I get the distractions too in the afternoon. Like I was working out the other day and I got a couple of phone calls in regards to transaction shit going on. It's like, and it's gonna sound so stupid, but it's hard to put your phone on airplane mode when you need it for music. So, but so that's like, so I was thinking, I'm like, I should just get like an iPod shuffle or some shit, or like just because if I put
Yeah,
it on
dude.
airplane mode, it's done and over with. Or either just buy fucking iTunes, actually, music through iTunes. But yeah, so that's the only flaw I see. But like, it's not that bad. I've only had like one day where I was distracted with people blowing me up, but I've also noticed my workouts are so much better. Like I go a lot heavier in the afternoon. Like I don't know, like just the intensity is better too. Like I remember I was telling you guys in the morning when I'm working out, I'm like half-assing, just going through the motion, doing my things, but I'm not really going high intensity. And like as of right now, I'm going high intensity and doing the weight gaining program too. So that's yeah, it's definitely been a good plus. So I'm probably gonna eventually switch it up when I get bored of it. That's like my whole thing. Every now and I feel like that's like a nice perk of working on your own. You can kind of come up with your own schedule with little things like that. So, but yeah, let's get started with the weeks. Kevin, you got back Monday, right? Started Tuesday.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm at 216 contacts, 2 appointments set,
Yeah.
1 attended, and 2 listings signed. And then the other one I'm attending today. It's just a FISBO preview though.
Nice, nice, awesome, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm at 148 contacts for the week. 4 set. I've been on 2. I'm attending I'm attending one today, and then I got 2 listing appointments tomorrow. I also got 9 leads through the week, and that's not even including my VA, man. I'm telling you guys, the VA is clutch. Like, dude, like if you guys see my calendar, like in regards to comps, it's like insane. Yeah, I'll show you guys the screen real quick. But like, this is literally, yesterday was fucking insane. I ran like 9 comps, but it's usually comps, like just from VA
Oh,
assigning.
damn.
Yeah, just VA assigning me tasks for running comps, and and like tomorrow, it's just constant work, which I love. So that's why I was telling Nick yesterday. I was like, dude, the VA is such a game changer. Like, even if it's 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day, that's like a nice solid like 2-3 leads extra that you can get. So like the 2 listing appointments tomorrow I got is from the VA.
How'd you find your VA?
My buddy Ray, he was looking for VAs to pretty much implement his stuff, and at the same time I was listening to Jeff Glover, like a lot of his stuff, and his success comes from VA as well. So my whole thinking is I need to get to 10,000 contacts a year, and with me and the VA combined, I can do that without burning myself out. So that's because I still, aside from real estate, I still get I still do like freelancing work on the side for Facebook ads. So it's like a good money generator for me, and it's just I'm keeping that until I get a couple of investment properties.
That's what's up.
So you do Facebook ads for people?
Yep. Yeah. Facebook ads. Yeah, pretty much. So I got like 18, 20 people I run Facebook ads for. So it's
cool.
Yeah, and it's really it's not super time consuming either, because you set up the ads, you let it run, and you just really monitor it, make changes as you go, right? So it's just an extra side income for me so I could get investment properties.
How much do they pay you for that?
$200 per account, so it's like a nice $4,000 a month.
That's pretty solid, dude.
Yeah. So it's not bad at all. So exactly, man. So that's like a nice additional income for investment properties. So because with real estate, I've only been in it 1 year, so I need another year until I could put something else under my name. But with that, it's a solid income coming in, steady income coming in every month that I can use as income. So yeah, man.
Cool, man.
Nick, you want to get into your numbers, bro?
Yeah, yep. So right now I'm at like 185 contacts. I set 2 appointments, attended 2, got 1 signed, and then I actually just jumped on this call. Somebody called me from an expired I met with before, and he said send me the docs. So should be 2 signed for the week, and then I had 2 closed. So overall, man, a good week, and I just it's just like doing that shit every single week in, week out. You know what I mean? I feel like it's all about, and just, I don't know, man, listening to Kevin Mills' thing has got me like so pumped up, man. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like we just got to stay focused, and it's like, it's nothing crazy needs to change. We just got to stay more focused and more dialed in.
For sure, bro. And, the Facebook ads thing is cool, but I could definitely see how it affects my drive as well, because certain days where I'm like, all right, I don't got to make these calls because I still am making money. So that's like the downside of it. So yeah, you're right on that, bro. Yeah, so that's the one thing. It's like I would like to cut it off eventually, but it's like a nice like set income coming in until I get investment property. So that's what my goal is: get my first investment property, rental property, and then cut that off. So because then I could
that'd be hard to cut off an extra 4,000 coming in if it really is that easy. Just to maintain the accounts.
Yeah, dude, it takes me probably 4 hours a week. So like that's why it's like. That's why it's so hard to like. I'm trying to get a VA to kind of pick it up too. So let's see how that's gonna turn out. But
dude, I would not cut that off. No way, dude.
It's very tough
right there.
It's very tough. But the way I look at it, it's like, dude, I can make so much more money in real estate. So the only reason I'm leaving it still is because I need for a loan. I can't take it out right now with just real estate, commission, because I'm only 1 year in. So with Facebook ads, I've been in for almost 2 years. So I'm almost there to the point where I could take out a loan for a purchase with that income. So that's why I can cut it off. But dude, I had a crazy win this week. I gotta tell you guys about this. This is how hot the market is. So I recently helped my investor purchase a absentee home. We purchased it for 145, and we're initially planning on rehabbing it and flipping it for 330. And you know, the home itself was in good condition. So what we ended up doing was decluttering everything, remove all the junk, clean out the freaking yard, made the yard beautified a little, and then we just removed the carpeting because it had hardwood floors underneath that were in good condition. We literally put it back on the market for 250 without any renovations. Went under contract the first fucking day for 265. That's how crazy the market is. Dude, that's how crazy the market is. Like, because I was like, I told my investor, I'm like, I pulled up, I was running market analysis, and I was like, there's no active listings around here whatsoever. I was like, why don't we just, it's a 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath home. I was like, why don't we just put this back up for 250, no renovations whatsoever. He's profiting a solid like $60,000, $70,000 from literally putting no work into it. So
that's crazy. You need to be that investor.
Yeah, dude, that's what I was saying, dude. But I figured to share that with you guys because it was like really outside of the box thinking. Like, because at first I was like, you know, I was like, should I, you know, I don't know, to take advantage of the hot market. That's essentially what I'm trying to get to. So if you guys run across a scenario like that, bro, like you're gonna look like a hero. Because my investor was just like, all right, if you say so, well, you know, we could give it a shot. Give it a shot for a month, and if it doesn't work out, we got to act fast on it. I was like, believe me, it's gonna. And the first fucking day, we got 3 offers, got him up to 265, and fucking, oh, dude, that was my biggest win of the week. And he was like, "You're amazing." Wow.
That's cool. More business for you in the future.
Yeah.
Kevin, is that what you do then? Or do you bring them to investors, or do you do like hard money loans for yours, or like what do you do?
I bring them to investors. Eventually, I want to be the investor that's buying them and flipping them. But
Me too.
Right now, like I'm making pretty good money just bringing them the deals and then relisting them. So yeah, that's part of my business. I have a handful of investors that I work pretty closely with.
Yeah. Do you keep track of your investors, Nick?
Dude, no, honestly, I really don't. I mean, for the absentees, I mean, if I send them a CMA, I do follow up, but I don't have like an investor bucket, I guess. If I get a deal, I call them. I haven't been doing that.
Yo, so like one thing I'm learning about this industry as I go, bro, there's like so many ways to earn business through this industry. So like what I started doing, I would say about like a month and a half or 2 ago, when I really started diving into absent, you know, like pretty much you have VA designated for absentees. I created an investor folder because I was running into a shit ton of investors. So like this past month alone, I passed over 3 land deals to investors. Pretty much, I'll have like, I have a bucket full of investors right now. So anytime I get a deal that could be off market, I'll send it over to them because then I can just represent them on the buying side and then also work with them on the selling side. But I think it's great to have like just to have I have a folder called leads for investors and then pretty much a bucket for investors. So like anybody that is not, you know, that's saying like, I don't want to list, you know, bring me a offer or whatever, I'll put that in and try to make it almost like a wholesale deal or just represent the buyer side. So it's
that's kind of what I do. Like depending on the property, I bring it to certain investors depending on, because I'm pretty close with the ones I work with, so I know what they're looking for exactly. And then I know who to bring it to, and then I get this nice new remodeled listing on the back end.
Yeah.
That
like last night I ran
easy to work with.
Yeah, man. And it's because you stumble into this all the time. Like I lost so many opportunities when I first started because I didn't think about this. But like last night, if I didn't have the system in place, I don't know where this would have went. But I had a lady that's interested in selling her apartment complex, 42 units, $1.2 million. Grabbed the address, sent it out to my investor database. They're like, let me pull some numbers and get back to you. I got 2 replies so far. So it's like, dude, if that turns into something, that's like literally just luck, all luck, you know?
Especially if the absentee calls, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
So, but I highly recommend that, Nick, if you don't have that in place, man. I think it's nice, especially with how many listings you get. Like you could probably get a nice extra like 1 or 2 deal a month out of that. And plus you dial so much.
Yeah,
If
no,
you
I think for sure.
if you're calling a lot of absentees, one question that I like is if they're not a seller lead, ask them if they're looking to purchase any additional investment properties, and
Yep.
then create a list in your database of buyers that way. And then
Yep.
you can shoot those properties out to them too.
Yeah. Yeah. What I referred out one buyer this week that's looking for more rentals. Referred it out to a buyer agent too. So that's like, hopefully that turns into something. But these are just like
I'm like,
opportunities, man. It's just crazy. Now I'm in the absentees. I'm also, I don't know if you guys are doing this already, but owner financing. Like, I don't know if I told you about it, but that's what I'm trying to find right now is owner financing. So I got two people right now that I'm working with. Hopefully I can owner finance their properties. So like these are absentee leads. They're interested in selling, and I just brought up it was in my price. It was within my budget under 150, and I just brought up owner financing, and I broke down the numbers, and now they just got to think about it.
what
So
kind of terms are you doing with that?
so one guy I'm working out $10,000 down, 5% interest rate, 30-year amortization. Allow me to refinance, down the road if I need to through a lender or whatnot. So, but again, the owner financing is a great option because there's no closing costs involved or anything like that. So like and plus you could keep literally getting as many properties as you'd like. So if I pick up one, I could pick up another, not have to worry about the lender saying no. So that's another really good opportunity from absentees. So like that's why I love absentees, man. There are so many ways that you can like make money off of it. It's insane.
Dude,
So
I actually like that idea a lot, dude, because then you could just pick up properties for like 10K down across if
yeah,
those terms are nice to them. Because
yeah,
obviously, I don't know. If I was owner financing, I'd want a bigger down payment.
yeah,
But like you said, dude, because as long as the cash flow's right, you could pick up unlimited, of
yeah,
those.
yeah. I'll send you guys the template I send if anything, because I've sent a couple of emails so far trying to own a finance. But the conversation essentially, like last night I had a conversation with the guy. He asked me, he pretty much said he owned a property free and clear. Like, what would you do if I was in your shoes? And I was like, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking. He's like, 41. Like, if I was you, I would own a finance. And then he was like, what's that? And then I got into owner financing, and I pretty much make it because it is a guaranteed 401k essentially, right? And I explained to him like, how the banks make money? They're like, no, like I'm like off of the interest. So essentially, what would happen is me typically purchasing, I go through a bank, but instead of going through a bank, I would go directly to you, and you would get all the interest. Are you familiar with amortization? And then most people aren't, and then they get the grasp of grasp of it, like how it works, and like wow. So I could sell right now for fair market value, $150,000. However, if I'm patient with it, and this could be my retirement plan, where this home could technically sell for around $400,000 at the end of the deal through interest. So that's like where you kind of get them on. And it's really, it works out great for everybody because again, I make them aware they don't have to pay any real estate commission. Everyone's so against commission. So I'm like, you don't have to pay any real estate commissions. I'll handle the entire transaction for you. Here's the breakdown of exactly what you'll walk away with at the end of the loan, all this stuff. So
Can you pay that off anytime though?
yeah, so that's something that you have to come to an agreement with. So I explained to them,
Yeah.
hey, look, you're gonna make the money off of the interest in the front end through amortization within the first 7-10 years. By that time, I'm gonna want to refinance to get a lower interest rate, just so you're aware. And they're like, okay, no problem.
Then you
So
pay them off though, basically, right?
exactly. Yep.
Yeah. And
Exactly.
then the other thing is it's got to have no loan, right? It's got to be free and clear.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, it has to be free and clear. But the absentees, I'm running into a lot of free and clear properties on absentees. So
Dude,
like
I actually like that a lot.
yeah, dude. So like what you can do is, and it's a numbers game at the end of the day. I don't know if these two people are going to go through, but I got them interested. So now I'm just following up. But the way I'm going at the absentees right now is, okay, can I bring them a buyer through my investor folder? No? Okay. Would you be interested in the listing? No? Okay. Do you own it free and clear? Yes? Okay. Well, have you thought about maybe possibly using this as a retirement plan and essentially giving them the breakdown of that? So there's so many ways you can hit them with that. And if you just think about it, man, you get some owner financing properties, the cash flows there, like it'll come to a point where, like, I don't know, man, I'll be chilling. So,
How much per house would you want positive cash flow?
so I also look at the cap rate. So like that 150 deal I'm looking at right now, the low, that 150 deal with the 10,000 down I was talking about, The cap rate on that was 12%. So what that means is I'm bringing only $10,000 to make a shit ton of money, and the cash flow on that was 200 something dollars. So it's $150,000. I'm controlling that asset with only $10,000. To me, that's
Right.
a fucking steal.
Yeah,
So,
that sounds good.
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, so keep that in mind, guys, because I was telling my my buddy that also does absentees, and he was just mind blown. He's like, I never even thought of that. So that's one thing that we can also do is add, because we should get into investments as well, man, as realtors. Like that's another venture that I'm eventually trying to get into, and eventually I want to retire and just have rental income. So
Yeah, same here.
yeah. So keep that in mind, guys. The owner financing option is always good, man.
Dude, I love that, dude. Because even if you want to invest like 50K or 100K a year, that could be 5 to 10 properties.
Exactly.
If it's the right terms.
Exactly.
That's
and
dope.
Especially since we're realtors and you have reviews, I'm showing him like my testimonials. I'm like, look, I'm not a scumbag. I'm a realtor that do this on a daily basis, So it's not like a random stranger. They see that you can get shit done too. So yeah, it's a lot easier versus a random stranger, because there are, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but there are people out there that aren't realtors that are calling around literally looking for owner financing properties too. Because you have like biggerpockets.com that educates people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like there are people
Yeah.
out there that's looking for it. So we kind of have an edge over them because they have no fucking experience. We know what we're doing. So
That's 100.
yeah. So I guess let's wrap it up with that, guys. Anything else you guys want to put? Any losses, wins?
That's it.
Nothing, dude. But actually, I like that conversation, dude. I feel like we're all gonna have to buy some properties next year, man. I actually love that. That's a great model.
I have a goal. I need to get one rental property before the end of 2020. I'm almost there. I'm almost fucking there. Whether it's the owner financing or me just purchasing, I'm almost there. So that was one of my things. I want to be able to get a nice 200 plus cash flow a month from one rental property. So,
Cool, man.
That's what's
you got
up.
3 months.
Yeah, I know. I hope these two fall through to go through, and hopefully we could work out a deal. So you can also do that with FSBOs too. Like if you run into a nice FSBO, keep that. Any fucking lead that owns it free and clear.
I've heard of people calling FSBOs just for that, just looking for that. It's a lot of people, a lot of investors do that.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, even for the right terms, I mean, say they're listed at 200, you could be like, yo, I'll buy your property for 215, owner financing, 3% rate. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know. I feel like as long as the cash flow's there, it's like, it doesn't really matter to pay a little bit over market value,
Yeah. I try to be in the wedge. So like a little under market value. So like the way I try to explain it to them, like the one guy, his fair market value is like realistically like 145 to 150 range. I'm offering him 130. And the way I'm explaining to him is, look, you don't have to pay any commissions. If you were selling this through the market, realistically, the numbers are the same. And on top of it, you're getting more. So I'm trying to get like in the wedge under market value for whatever, I try to aim for a certain cap rate. So anything above 6% cap rate is good for me. And then as well the cash flow too. So
yeah, I mean, ideally it would be at least 20% down, and then you could do a refinance cash out anytime. So I think that'd be like the best thing. But it's interesting.
Yeah. So like they talk about with the cap. You're familiar with cap rate, Nick, at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's what I always try. I try to come as little down as possible, because the $10,000 to $20,000 doesn't really make a difference on the actual monthly payment. It's like $15 to $20 or something like that, I think. So really, I'm always like, I'm trying to come less to the table, so this way I can, in case if I run into another opportunity. So, but anyways, fellas, let's crush it today. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend.
Peace out, boys. Good call, man.
Get those listings tomorrow, Tein. See you guys.
Yeah.
Let's run it.
Take it easy, bro.